Hi there, this is Joe from Signagelive, and today we're discussing the ASUS Chromebox 5 right here on Signagelive Explored. ASUS has always been a provider of seamless collaboration and scalable solutions, and with this one, they're sporting those stripes like a badge of honor. What we have here is a 4-output mini PC pre-installed with Chrome OS, and its ability to output 4 4K signals at once makes it a powerful solution for your digital signage projects. As you can see, the device itself is lightweight, compact, and durable, and it has extensive connectivity options, such as Ethernet, super speed USB 3.0s, 2 HDMI outputs, a DisplayPort output, a lightning fast Thunderbolt 4 output, and on the front we have a headphone jack, 2 additional USB ports, and a microSD card slot. So you won't be short of connecting any peripherals to this one. You of course also have Wi-Fi connectivity available too. The version I have here today has the i7 processor, but there are also Celeron, i3 and i5 processor variants. In terms of storage capacity, it is also packed with a 128GB solid state drive, ensuring ultra-fast performance, and it can support up to 512GB of SSD if you also want to expand this. Graphics card wise, these guys come packed with an integrated Intel Ultra HD graphics card, and if you have the i7 or the i5 variant, you get the Intel Iris Xe graphics card. Finally, if you have the i7 model like I do here, you can wirelessly charge your mobile devices by laying them physically on top of the device too, thanks to the inbuilt 15-watt wireless charger, which I thought was a nice little quirk too. So, from a digital signage perspective, how does this device hold up? As you can see, I'm comfortably running unique content across all 3 of these screens. I could be output into 4, but I was just short of 1 screen. But like I say, I'm comfortably running unique content across all of the screens using Signagelive to deploy this content. I was also lucky enough to test this same content on the Celeron version of this device, and it also handled this same content really well too. And I immediately thought of quick serve restaurants when I heard about the quadruple outputs on this thing and the crystal clear quality. I've got a menu board running on this right screen here, or your right, and as you can see, the text is sharp and the animations are incredibly smooth. But there's no doubt that this device isn't just limited to that use case. Corporate, retail, educational environments, they could all benefit from a device like this, thanks to its small size and its huge power. Given the versatility of our content scheduling methods, Signagelive can amply assist in providing multi-screen experiences like this. So right now what you're seeing is a multi-zone layout, and essentially this is one canvas, but then we've got 3 separate zones with different playlists in each of those zones. That's allowing me to create a different experience on each of these screens. And those playlists aren't limited to 1 piece of content as well. I can have multiple pieces of content on each of these screens, just cycling through in their own independent schedules. Of course, if I wanted to deploy this content full screen as well, so that it spans across all 3 screens, I can do that as well, also using a layout, or I can just use a single playlist that will just span across all 3 screens, and that could create a nice effect with this as well. But in this case, I wanted to show off 3 different experiences just to show the breadth of this device. So like I said, in this case, we're delivering 3 unique experiences here today. On the far left here, we have our weather app, which you can download for free from our Signagelive marketplace. That allows you to display the weather forecast for your chosen area. What's also great about this app in particular is that when you make any changes to this app, it will automatically download these changes without you having to republish that app. So what I can do is jump into the playlist where this app is located, tweak that app, or add new content into that same playlist, hit the save button, and I don't even have to republish. As soon as the player realizes that there has been a change to the content and it does a content check, it will then download any changes automatically, and those will very quickly be displayed on screen. And this isn't just limited to Signagelive on the Chromebox. This is for all players that are supported by Signagelive. I of course mentioned the QSR content earlier, which is what you can see here on the right. I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to show off an MP4 menu board here. What's great about content types like this is that they support offline playback as well. So if this device were to lose internet connection, this video would actually remain on screen and remain functional. Finally, in the middle here, we have some HTML5 content. This is actually a screen feed web page that is delivering an interactive calendar experience. As you can see, the animation is very fluid, and screen feed is deemed as more HTML5 intensive content as well. But essentially, that is a web page being delivered by screen feed, and all that content is created in screen feed and then fed into Signagelive, which is then placed on the player in the form of a widget. Now, I can't talk about a Chrome OS device without mentioning the Google Admin Console. This is Google's cloud-based device management system, and that makes deploying CMS systems such as Signagelive so much more easy to do, and it allows you to remotely manage your entire fleet of devices. You can also enforce device policies for an extra layer of security, and you can get real-time device status reports. so you constantly have visibilities of your device's performance, even when you're not physically on site with the device. Pairing this with Signagelive, you can also reap the benefits of interactive kiosk mode, which essentially allows you to trigger content when someone interacts with your content or with your screens. This will be especially useful if you had this device hooked up to a touchscreen display, for example. Take that a step further and pair this with Signagelive's proof of play functionality, and you'll be able to measure content effectiveness based on how many times your content had been interacted with. So from a security perspective, you do also have the MagSafe port on the side here as well for securing and fastening. But if you were to pair the device policies that you can enforce in the Google Admin Console with the enterprise-grade security that Signagelive offers, you're looking at an incredibly secure digital signage solution here. Signagelive offers both single sign-on and two-factor authentication when it comes to accessing your Signagelive network, so that keeps both your content and your users protected. Overall, this Chromebox 5 offers a ton of horsepower, plenty of ports and configuration options. And that's why I feel this is going to be an incredibly valuable asset to your digital signage fleet. Anyway, thank you for watching, and thank you to the ASUS team for sending us this great little device. I'm excited to start expanding our Signagelive demo suite a bit more here at our HQ and showing off just how versatile this device can be. As always, if you have any more questions, please feel free to get in touch and we can answer any questions you may have. And with that, I'll see you on the next one.